All right, so I wanted to spend some time talking about the Dubb LinkedIn integration. So we're huge fans of LinkedIn, and the reason why I think LinkedIn is so powerful is because it's the world's social networking platform for business. So pretty much everyone's on it, anyone that's relevant. There's a couple of different ways that we integrate into LinkedIn. So the first one is the messaging. The second is Sales Navigator. The third is recruiting. The fourth is comments. And those four arenas are really places where we are communicating, we're sharing stories, we're building connections. The problem I think though that most people suffer from is that when communication is not visual in nature, it's difficult to understand. It's difficult to make real and to really take seriously. We spend a lot of time messaging, especially if we're in sales, if we're an agency, if we're looking for clients, we spend a lot of time sending messages and sending connection requests. And by the way, connection requests is also a place that Dubb integrates. So why not send visual stories instead of just simple text? The reason why we think that it makes sense is because you stand out from the crowd, you can provide a visual story, you can share information about yourself, you can share a video about their business, about their website, about their agency, about some of their goals. And then you can actually add some personalization with a webcam feed and then provide that to them and then really just delight them so that they understand that you're thinking of them and that you're not thinking of yourself and what your goals are, but rather what they're up to in this world and how you can help accomplish their goals. So one of the things that I always say with LinkedIn is that a lot of people don't use the platform correctly. Their profile is wrong. Their heading is wrong. Their past history is incorrect. In my opinion, I've seen this a lot. They're not putting the right post. They're not using some of the articles. They're not connecting with people correctly. Their connection requests are a little bit too salesy. And I think the world needs consultants. It needs coaches. It needs agencies so that they can understand how to really do that better. So Heather, I'd like to at some point get some notes from you on how we can all better do that, or how specifically this platform can help you in that process or help your clients. So unless there's any questions, I'm just going to jump into a LinkedIn demo here.
Yeah, I'd love to see it.
Okay, great. So let's just do a screen share. And while I'm doing that, if you could just tell me kind of your current use cases on LinkedIn, what you're doing. Is it mostly connection requests or is it messaging, comments? How are you using the platform?
Connection requests and messaging.
Okay, got it.
Information. Yep.
Okay, got it. So if you can see my screen here, this is actually my new friend and a Dubb subscriber, Esther. So this is an example of the Dubb Chrome extension that appears directly in LinkedIn here. Yep. So now, in order for this to work, you have to have the Dubb Chrome extension installed. Okay, so the Dubb Chrome extension is a free Chrome extension. You guessed it only works on the Chrome browser. Okay, so to get that, just Google Dubb Chrome extension, and then that installs it onto your Chrome browser. Okay, when you click on this button, what happens is it gives you the ability to record a screen video. It gives you the ability to upload a video. There's a webcam feed right here, which just disappeared because I clicked away. It also has the ability to replace your webcam feed. A lot of people don't know this, with a biopic. If you're working at 3 o'clock in the morning, or if you're having a bad hair day, we get it. Use your profile picture here. Okay. This tool will allow you to record your screen and to add annotations, visual storytelling, demos, tutorials, anything that you want to share, anything that you would show someone in a live meeting or in a video meeting just like this, you can record in an asynchronous fashion with the Dubb Chrome extension. Now, once you do that, the beautiful thing is that all those videos then appear in your Dubb platform, in your Dubb dashboard, okay? When you click on the Dubb LinkedIn extension, you will have access to all those videos, okay? So when you click on a video, what you can do is you can enter the person's email, and then you can add some personalization text. So, hi, Heather. And then once you do that, you can insert the video. The URL then gets copied directly into the message. Now, there's this kind of strange thing where you have to add an additional space. I think LinkedIn wants you to have some additional text to this. So you got to hit the space bar for that to work. But what that does is that it produces this URL here with their email so you can track it, but then also some personalization text. So here's an example of, I'll actually just pull this video up right here. And when the end user, that person that you're connecting with on LinkedIn, when they click on that URL, they're going to be taken to this instantly generated video landing page. There's going to be personalization text up here. There's going to be the screen video that you just recorded. This is an autoplay one. And then, of course, there's going to be some calls to action. So there's going to be a button here. I'll show you kind of specifically how powerful this is, because you can add all sorts of integrations on this page. So you can add a calendar integration. You can add booking links. You can add links to websites. You can add additional videos for people to watch, even a video reply function. So you can ask them, you can say, hey, listen, I'd love to get a video testimonial from you. I know we worked in the past. Please click on this button below to record a video and send it back to me. So there's a lot of different call to action integrations. These are some CTAs, there's some contact information. Everything on this page can be turned on and off very quickly. My favorite integration is the calendar integration, get people to respond to you, to book a time in your calendar.
Awesome.
You're running an agency, you want to get bookings, you don't want to get, engagement, you want to get bookings. That's how you do your magic. So get them a book a time in your calendar directly. Integrates with Calendly, Acuity Scheduler, HubSpot, all the major calendar engines. Just make sure that that's connected on the back end to your calendar. Otherwise, you're going to get double bookings. We also have a Dubb proprietary chat mechanism here, which is people can send you a real-time chat directly from Dubb. And that, of course, appears in your messaging here. So these are all the various messaging that I've had in the past. Okay, so any questions? I'll just kind of pause there for a second.
Dubb is used by over 10,000 people to communicate.
You mentioned that they can reply with the video. They don't have to have Dubb in order to reply.
Yeah, the video reply function, we're really proud of that. And the reason why that's valuable is because of testimonials. Testimonials that's our social proof. It's not what we say about our business, it's what other people say about our business.
Right.
So why not get video testimonials very easily? One of my frustrations with video testimonials is that historically they've been something that people feel like need to be produced. Let's send the videographer over there. Let's get a studio. We'll make sure everything is prim and proper. I think gone are those days. Now I think people want to see more authentic storytelling, natural webcam, or even just quick phone videos that they can shoot in their office, outside, in a conference room. Those work great. In fact, when I watch some of those videos, I actually think that they're more authentic and more believable if they are kind of a run and gun improv style as opposed to something more produced. So what you can do is you can go to and I'll actually visually show this, but you can go to the calls to action section. I'm going to show this in just one moment here. And then you can specify one of your calls to action to be video reply very specifically. And then once again, you can add that to any of your videos that get automatically generated, and then people can send you that video message back. How do you create videos on Dubb, and how do you actually generate those video pages? Well, the Dubb Chrome extension, the Dubb desktop recorder, the Dubb mobile app. The Dubb mobile app is really powerful because you can record real-time clips. So you can have front-facing camera, back-facing camera, and you can record a multi-clip sequence all within one sitting, kind of like an Instagram story.
Okay.
Calls to action, this is your bread and butter. These only happen on the paid account. So you'll make sure that you're on a subscribed account to get access to these. But there's a number of different types of calls to action: email, URL, phone number, chat, calendar, video reply, form, document, products. And these are my calls to action. I have plenty of them. Okay, depending on the email and the video that I send, that determines what my call to action is. So these are all video funnels essentially. So I want to make sure that I'm providing the right call to action that's going to get the conversion that I'm looking for.
So you set up a bunch of different call to action. It's not a drop down that the person will see all the call to actions in their message.
Yeah. So great question. So what they'll see is, let's see if I can pull this video up. What they're going to see is a number of buttons directly on that page.
Okay.
So I'll just pull that video up right here. And it's a number of buttons. Now, the only time it's not going to be a button is if It's a true integration onto the page. So the integrations, as mentioned, are calendar integration, form integration, products. You can actually sell products. So what those multiple calls to action look like is this. Yeah. So any other specific questions? Otherwise, I'll kind of wrap this up here. You and I can stay on afterwards.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Cool. Well, thanks for watching. I'll see you right there.